You're listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, episode 329. Hey there, you amazing human, and welcome to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, the podcast that is designed for female entrepreneurs who want to make more money in a way that is in alignment for them. If you're looking for practical advice, proven strategies, and expert insights to help you navigate the challenges of growing your business, then you've come to the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am your host, Angela Henderson, a proud Canadian living in beautiful Australia, and I'm a business coach, consultant, and strategist who has helped thousands of women around the world build successful businesses. Through solo episodes and interviews with successful business owners, industry experts, and thought leaders, you'll get insider insights into what it takes to succeed in today's digital age. Whether you're struggling to scale your business, looking for ways to boost your productivity, or seeking ways to overcome the challenges of being an entrepreneur, this show has everything you need to succeed and more. So subscribe, pop your headphones on, and get ready to creating the business and life you deserve today by allowing the Angela Henderson Online Business Show help you create a winning strategy, develop the right mindset, and build lasting wealth. Hey, and welcome back, you amazing human. Can you believe it is already December 21st? Only 4 more days until Christmas. My kids are so excited, and not to mention that I just love this time of year. Being from Canada, the lights, gingerbread houses, it just simply makes my heart so happy. But today, I promise I won't sit here talking too much about Christmas, but rather chat with you about thriving in slow times, what to do when business is slow. Now, there's been many conversations, actually not just now, being this time of the year when sales come to a halt, but ultimately, throughout 2023 for various reasons. And there are some people out there, maybe even you, freaking out and thinking that your business is broken. The first thing I want you to do is don't panic. I repeat, don't panic. There are times for any one of us business owners when things can slow down. But the most crucial step when addressing these particular slow times and slow sales is finding the root, finding the problem. And from there, you can start applying some of the strategies that we'll discuss below to course correct and increase revenue again. Here are some of the reasons why sales slow down in business. Let me recap. Seasons. There are winter seasons, summer seasons, spring, fall, whatever. So seasons are a big thing. E-commerce, for example, goes up and down depending on seasons. Right now, they are in a season of growth, right? Of optimization, of acceleration, because it is Christmas. But there can be other times when certain businesses can be slow based on season. For example, if you run a ski slope industry, you're clearly not going to probably be making money during summers because there's going to be no snow. Another thing to consider and reasons why sales slow down is major unforeseen events. An example, last week here in Queensland, Australia, we were hit with a cyclone. If you live somewhere else in the world, that will be known as a hurricane. And that part of northern Queensland have been hit really, really badly. Again, an unforeseen event. There is flooding. The main airport up in Kansas shut down. Obviously, businesses are impacted tremendously because of this. So that's another reason why sales slow down. Another new one is a new competitor takes market share of your particular, industry. I see this currently in our local neighborhood where my kids go to school. There is a Cold Rock ice cream store. There is a gelato ice cream store. And there's this new one that just came onto the market called Yum-Chi or Yum-Chow or something like that, right? It's this really cool thing that everyone loves to go to. But anyways, over the last, 4 weeks, 6 weeks that it's been open, those other two companies have hardly any customers. Could be another reason why sales are slowing down. Also, we need to consider a downturn in the economy, right? Recessions are hitting differently in different parts of the world right now. This is something to, be mindful of. Another thing that we need to consider is like industry changes, like new regulations. So for example, in Australia, there's a thing called the National Disability Insurance Scheme. There's new industry changes that are coming out. So some of my NDIS clients that I work with are in slight freak out. We're going to need to pivot and adapt. We also need to think about things like lower conversion rates, fewer leads in top of funnel. What about your pricing? Is it too low that maybe it's deterring people? Is it too high that it's pushing people away? And what about your product? If your product looks like shit, smells like shit, it probably tastes like shit. So your product can also contribute to sales slowing down. So I want you to go through this list and assess which of these apply to you and how it is impacting you with slower sales. So firstly, like I said, I want you to not panic. The second thing that I want you to do is to be able to look at and assess why sales are slowing down. Now that you understand where the decline in sales is coming from, you can now ask yourself this simple question. Is this situation, aka problem, anything that you can control? As I said with the example about the cyclone in northern Queensland last week, where the towns are flooded, airports are closed, etc. This is out of anyone's control. There's nothing that they can do to control this. However, if your revenue is dipping because you're not generating enough leads, or conversion rate is dipping, now you have control over these particular problems. So focusing on the aspects of those problems that you can control will be imperative to get through this. The next thing that I want you to consider, and I would say all businesses who are in this slow churn right now need to do, is to create a plan. Often people don't create a plan and then they run around like chickens with their heads cut off and they're in panic mode and they start to, they just start, their mind goes crazy. They start to create chaos. They start to have limiting beliefs. It just goes wild. But when you get those thoughts out of paper and you write things down, there's a calmness that comes over every one of us. So the next thing I want you to do is create a plan. I want you to map out an effective strategy that focuses on increasing your sales. The first thing that I encourage people to do is start by creating a list of all the options you have within your business to make money. Start by looking at your current offers, then explore if there's any gap in your industry and is there any new trainings or offers that you could create. But it's not just about what you can sell to your audience. You also might want to consider as part of your plan if there are any internal changes that you might need to consider, like reviewing your organizational structure. Are the right people in the right spots? Do you need to hire people in order to help resolve this problem? So again, if it's a top of funnel problem and you need to get more leads, do you need to hire a lead generator person, or do you need to start running some money to Facebook ads to help with this? Or do you need to potentially let go of people? Maybe you've grown too quickly that there's not enough leads coming in and maybe you've got to let go of people. But when you create a plan for this, it's going to help you. So explore all options. No idea is a bad idea. And once you have everything brain dumped on paper, explore which options excite you most, and from there, break them down into steps that are needed to make this happen. And the last thing that I want you to do after you have considered, do you know what I mean, not panicking, you're calm, you've explored where the downturn of sales has come from, you've created a plan, now you have to take action. You need to implement the plan. You see, the word ACT, A-C-T, stands for action changes things. If you don't take action, don't expect anything to change. I mean, it's really that simple. Even when things are hard, you must keep going. Failure isn't an option. So taking action and implementing the plan is going to help you on so many levels, not just make money, but who's driving the ship? So when times are slow, I want you to go back to these 4 simple things because it's these simple things that are going to give you clarity. 1, don't panic. 2, find the problem to the reason why business is slow. 3, create the plan. And 4, take action. In a time where we now have Christmas here and we've got a little bit of spare time on our hands, now is the time. Right now is the time to reflect, review, revise, assess, and take action to make 2024 even better. And I also talk about your mindset. Make sure that you're coming from a place of abundance. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel upset, but come from a place of abundance. Don't start freaking out and running from scarcity, because when you do, you're going to attract other people into your system who are buying from you, who are also running from a place of scarcity. Like attracts like. You want to stay calm. You want to surrender. You want to take action. You want to trust. Right? These are the things to consider. So I hope that you found this particular episode helpful. I know when I first started off in business, it was always tricky when things started to slow down, right? And you didn't understand why. And so through my years of being a business consultant and helping thousands of women around the world, understanding these 4 particular things helps to remain calm for people because they've got 4 steps that they can assess when things are slow. I hope you have a beautiful day, my friend, no matter where you are in the world. Happy holidays to you and your family. I hope you're able to get some time off and you do Christmas, whatever that looks like for you. You might work, you might not work, but whatever you do, remember to be present with your loved ones. Time is short. And whether or not it's Christmas or birthdays or weekends or just an ordinary day, always try if you can to make time for those particular people who love you to absolute pieces. Merry Christmas, my friend. Much love from Brisbane, Australia. Thanks for listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, www.angelahenderson.com.au.